Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my empties video for September, October, November, December. We are doing 4 months of empties today. That is ridiculous. This is supposed to be a monthly video. You guys know, life has been crazy. And as a result, I have a huge amount of garbage that I've been hanging on to for this video, which means I am unbelievably excited to be filming this video because it is time to move this stuff out before New Year's, before, the end of 2024, get it out of the house and make some space for the new year. Also, I'm pretty sure that as a result of this much stuff, I will be dropping the ball on something. I try to stay organized, but I feel a little disorganized right now. So I'm going to do the best I can. I think my camera's crooked. Hang on a second. Is that better? I tried to go category by category in this video. At the end, I will also be discussing my low buy update. I've been on a low buy since December of 2019. Was that when I started my low buy? I don't know. It's been many, many years that I've been on a low buy. My ultimate goal is to have less stuff. Everybody goes on low buys for different reasons. Everybody's motivation is different. Some people are looking to spend less. Some people are looking to, maintain a budget. My goal is just about owning less stuff. I have a tendency to hoard items once they come into my possession and I cannot let go of them. So as a result, my collection blew up many years ago and got way out of control. I have now kind of had to come to the harsh reality that I own more makeup than I can use up in the lifetime that I've been given on this earth, and that is a sobering reality. And as a result, I am trying to stay accountable by doing kind of a 2 out, 1 in makeup use up policy. So that's what this is all about. There are so many empties. Where do I even begin? We are going to begin with candles. I actually have a shocking amount of candle empties. I don't know how that happened. I don't feel like I've particularly burned a lot of candles, but apparently I have, because over the past 4 months, I've accumulated a lot of candle empties. Okay, I have 4 tea lights from Hide Nor Hair. You guys know Hide Nor Hair is a brand that was created by a friend of mine from high school, Jenny. This is Jenny's brand. I love these candles. These have quickly become my all-time favorite candles. At this point, my only mission in life is to burn every other candle I own and get them out of my house so that all I have are Hide Nor Hair candles. These tea lights were gifted to me by Jenny after I placed a fairly large order one Black Friday ago. I think Black Friday of 2023, but I'm not sure. Maybe it was 2022. Either way, I realized that I had a lot of these just sitting around and I wanted to use them up. So I put them in my advent calendar project pan and I've slowly been going through them. This is Southern Honey. This is an amazing scent. This is Sweet Roasted Chestnuts, an amazing scent. This is Harvest. It's an amazing scent. And this is Birch and Balsam, another amazing scent. You cannot go wrong with this girl. Jenny has not made a candle yet that I didn't love. Some I love more than others, but I love all of them. So I did use up 4 tea lights, but that is not all. I also have 5 full-size candles. I used up Rio Glow Sizzle and Samba from Bath and Body Works. This is old. They sometimes put a year on these candles. This doesn't have a year on it. I would have to guess this is from like 2014, 2015, a while ago. The description says it's a tantalizing blend of tropical mango, papaya, and guava, as vibrant as Rio's Carnival Samba Till Sunrise. I didn't love this. It was all right. It was a nice scent, but I didn't love it. And again, I'm kind of done with Bath and Body Works candles, so I'm just trying to use up my stash. This scent is Mahogany Teakwood. This is a favorite of mine. I really love this scent. These kind of sandalwood scents really do it for me. The luxurious scents of fine woods, mahogany, cedar wood, and oak are enlightened by lavender and geranium notes. I really, really like this scent. I like it very much. Just smells cozy. It's a cozy smell. My final Bath & Body Works 3-wick is Black Tie. This was your perfect escort to any holiday party, green sage, sandalwood, and tonka bean. This one I didn't love as much. This scent was a little bit too masculine for my preferences. I don't mind a masculine scent, but this one was too masculine. I didn't mind it, but it wasn't a love. All these candles have been sitting in my bathroom. I'm so excited to get them out. All right, this next candle is by the brand Lab. I don't know. It was the cleansing candle with bergamot, grapefruit, and sage. This was gifted to me by a coworker in Christmas of 2023, I believe. I really enjoyed this candle. It was a nice candle. I don't know where she got it from. I'm really grateful to my coworkers who gift me nice things. This is one of those items I would have never bought for myself, but you know, it's a nice gift to receive, and I enjoyed burning it, and it was sweet. It was a sweet gift. And my final candle was another Christmas present from another coworker from the same holiday, December 2023, I believe. This was sage, ginger, and sandalwood. It smelled like the holidays. I really enjoyed it. It burned really well. Look at that. Every single bit of wax got burned. That's pretty impressive. I'll probably clean out all these jars. Some of them I'll see if anybody, but I'll probably see if anybody wants all of them. I don't really need any of them, but this jar is super cute with the little lid. I think it's adorable, but I'll probably clean them all out and see if anybody on like my local Buy Nothing group have any interest in them. Okay, let's move on to fragrances. I do have 2 little samples here, not very much. This is Ciao by Vince Camuto. I did use another one of these, I believe, earlier in this year. This is a nice scent, but not like a major love. I enjoyed it, but I didn't love it. And this is J'adore from Christian Dior. I do have a full size of J'adore. This did not smell like J'adore to me at all, and I'm not sure if this is some different variation of the original J'adore or if this sample changed, but this is not what J'adore smells like to me at all, and I didn't like it that much, and I'm glad it's gone. Also, I have a full size of the J'adore that I love. I did also finish this Liz Sport deluxe sample. This was another like okay scent. Like I didn't mind it. I enjoyed it enough, but I was glad when I finished it. It's not something I'm interested in owning a full size of down the road. I have several Liz Claiborne perfumes that I love. This was just meh. And finally, I finished the body spray that was originally in this Victoria's Secret Garden bottle called Secret Crush. It was a light pink color. I have since moved the contents of this bottle into here because this bottle wasn't spraying well anymore and it was just kind of leaking everywhere. So that's what's in here now. But I finished the Secret Crush that was originally in here. This was a scent that when I originally was gifted it from my girlfriend, probably 15 years ago or 20 years ago, I loved it. Over the years, I kind of fell out of love with it. I still enjoyed it enough to use it up, but I'm not sad to see it go. I don't think Victoria's Secret has made the scent Secret Crush for a long time, so it's okay. I'm not crying over it, but just glad it's gone. Again, I would love to get rid of every body wash I own and just completely eliminate them. I'm not interested in scents that don't last. I'm gone all day long. I need a scent that will carry me all day. I don't want something that fades after a few hours. So no matter how good the scent is, I don't want body sprays in my collection anymore at all. And I'm just really happy to have another one finished, and hopefully this one will be gone soon, but we will see. All right, this is an exciting empty and one I'm looking forward to never speaking about again. I finished a Vagisil body powder. I don't like talking about Vagisil. I did not use this in my vagina area. I only used this on my underboob area, which is where I use all my body powders. Body powders are a product that somehow I've collected over the years. Probably got it from my mom. She still uses body powder every now and then too. And she probably bought some of these for me, and maybe I bought 1 or 2 for myself, but I don't really feel like I need body powders in my life, and I'm not even sure that they're that good for you anymore. I mean, there's some new evidence that suggests that the the chemicals in these body powders are not something you really need on your body, or not necessarily good for you. So I try to only use these on my under boob area where I do tend to get sweaty if I'm exerting myself or if it's particularly hot outside, but that's about it. And I'm really, really, really happy to have finished this off and have it out of my collection. I have since poured another bottle of powder into the container that I keep my powder in, and I'm working on that now. It'll probably take me 2 years to get through that bottle. It takes me a long time to get through a bottle of powder like this, but I'm happy to not have to discuss anything Vagisil ever again, so yay. I have a couple of body cleansing products. Let's do this one first. I finished my Fresh Milk Body Cleanser. This is made with love. This is a product I received complimentary from Skeepers, I believe. Oh, man. I'm trying to remember when this came into my life. When I look back at my inventory pictures, it was not in my January of 2023 inventory, but it was in my January of 2024 inventory. So I kind of have skimmed through. I cannot find any evidence of when exactly this came into my life, but I believe it was sometime in 2023 that I received this. I also received a matching body lotion. Both these products went into my Beauty A to Z project for this year, and I'm still working on the body lotion, but the wash is finished. I enjoyed this, but I probably would not go to the trouble of purchasing this on my own with my own money moving forward, mainly because I'm just not interested in buying any body wash, but also because I don't know if this is the best value. I think there's a lot of really good body washes at the drugstore that do as good of a job and smell really nice and work really well. So I don't know if I would spend fresh money, Sephora fresh money on a little, 8.7 fluid ounce body wash when you can get a much better value at the drugstore. But I'm glad I had the chance to review this product and I enjoyed it. I'm not 100% sure if I charged myself points when this product came in. I really wish I knew that answer. Because I'm not sure if I charged myself points for this when it came in. I want to say I didn't, so I'm not going to give myself any points towards my low buy now that I finished it. But I really wish I had some confirmation as to what my plan was when I brought this in, because if I could find that, it would be really helpful to know, but I wasn't able to find that. I went through all my Empties videos for the last year and I couldn't find any video where I talked about this coming in, but I want to say I probably did not charge myself any points for this coming in, but I'm not sure. So I'm not going to give myself any points towards my low buy, unfortunately. I am, however, going to give myself a point for this guy because I specifically remember charging myself points when this product came in. This is the Onyx Bathhouse Foaming Body Scrub. Foaming body scrubs are pretty rare. They're not impossible to find, but they're not common. And I really, really enjoy a foaming body scrub. I could find this every now and then at my local TJ Maxx. They come in a variety of scents, and it seems like the makers of Onyx Bathhouse create batches, and like every season or so they get released at TJ Maxx, and I tend to scoop them up when I see them because, like I said, I do enjoy a foaming body scrub. That being said, I'm kind of okay now that this is, I do still have one more. I have one more foaming body scrub from my collection to use up, but honestly, I don't know if I feel the need to have more after this. It is a little bit more work. Like, we're talking about seconds added to my routine, not like minutes or hours, but to twist off a cap, scoop out some product and spread it all over my body ultimately does take longer than a simple bar of soap, which I really love. I really just love using a simple bar of soap, and it's so fast. So I don't know. I don't think I'll be buying this again, but who knows? If I run across it at a TJ Maxx, I might have to. So sometimes I get impulsive sometimes, but I am going to give myself 2 points for this product, along with, well, I'll talk about the other products I'm giving myself points for, but I am going to give myself points for this. I finished off 2 Native deodorants. I've been back and forth with Native deodorant for quite a while. I was finding that I was feeling like they weren't working really well for me. Like, granted, they're an aluminum-free deodorant that doesn't have the same antiperspirant properties that a lot of other deodorants that have aluminum have, but still, like, I felt like this wasn't doing me any good. And so I got away from these and I tried some other brands that were aluminum free. And the best one that I found was, I think, Secret, but that one broke me out. It gave me a horrible rash on my armpit. So I'm back to native. Back to native. I'm back on board, and it's been working better for me. So I finished off Candy Shop Gummy Bears. This was a summer seasonal release, and I finished off Pumpkin Spice Latte. This was a fall seasonal release from like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I've had this for quite a while. I really enjoyed both these scents. Again, I've been in and out of love with Native. Right now I'm back in love with Native. They're working really well for me, and I bought their fall seasonal collection and the scents were all outstanding. So I've really been enjoying Native again, but we'll see how long that lasts. I did also finish 2 bars of Dove bar soap. Great soap. I don't know if it's my all-time favorite soap, but it's what they sell in bulk at Costco, and so that's what I buy. All right, I think we've gotten through all the home, perfume, and body care products. Let's move on to the face. I have 2 empty makeup wipes. One of these was gifted to me by a coworker last Christmas, and I used it up. Another one I went ahead and bought for myself because I have been struggling with washing my face at nighttime, and I figured something's better than nothing. So I tend to use these makeup wipes to take off my makeup instead of actually washing my face with soap and water, which is how I've always done my skincare. Unfortunately, I do think my skin is paying the price. I do have more breakouts because of it, but at least it's something instead of nothing. A lot of times I just pass out on the couch, and before I know it, it's morning time, and I've been sleeping all night long with a full face of makeup on, which is not something I've ever done. I'm telling you, 2024 was a real weird year for me. It started out right in January where I was doing this weird stuff. I hope I can turn myself around in 2025 and get back on top of my life, but I just feel like I've been in this weird, like, haze for the last 12 months. It's just been weird, but I did finish off 2 of these because I'm a train wreck and my skincare's gone in the toilet. I have 3 of these Dr. Dennis Gross Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peels. Trying to get through these. I've had them for a couple years. They're a really good product, but it's just not something I remember to use regularly. These were gifted to me several years ago, and I want to make sure I use them up while they're still good before the acids in them either dry out or erode through the packaging. Somebody did tell me that happened to them with this product. The acids literally eroded through the packaging and leaked everywhere. So I have been trying to use these up. I'm not doing great, but because I kind of tied these into my advent calendar project pan, I've been using them more than I would have otherwise, so I'll take that. I have 2 face washes. I finished off my Kate Somerville Exfoliate Cleanser, and I finished off my Geology Everyday Face Wash. I love both of these products very much. Kate Somerville kind of always wins out for me. I just really love Kate Somerville products. It's one of the few products I will spend high-end money for. Particularly if it's 50% off. I'm much more comfortable with that than paying full price. Or if I have like Ulta points, I'll splurge on Kate Somerville because I do really like her products. But I also really enjoyed Geology. This product was sent to me from Geo, the owner of Geology, and she's a lovely woman. These are very simple products with simple ingredients. They're great for beginners. I will try to link information down to her company in the description box for you guys if you want to check her out. She's a small brand, she's cruelty free, and I really enjoyed working with her, and I'm really grateful to her for sending me these products for review. I received 2 face washes, daytime moisturizer, a nighttime moisturizer, and an eye cream, I think, and they were all really good. I had no complaints about any of the products whatsoever. So if you're looking for simple skincare, I would highly recommend Geology. I finished off one part of my philosophy, the micro delivery peel. This is something I've had kicking around in my house for years and years and years and years, and I'm so happy to finally be working on it. I put this in Beauty A to Z this year. This was the physical exfoliant. This was a gritty yellow cream that you put this on first. You put this all over your face first, and then the second part is a chemical exfoliant, which is some kind of an acid that you put on afterwards and mix in with this gritty cream. And the two together do the exfoliating job. I do still have a little bit more of the acid, and I've been mixing it in with another Kate Somerville exfoliator since this one's gone, but I did finish off this piece, and I am cautiously optimistic that I'll be able to finish off the other part very soon, but this half is gone. Once I finish off that other part, I will give myself a point towards my low buy, but I don't think I'm going to give myself a point just for finishing this piece off. Since they were a set, I want to finish both pieces off before I give myself a point, but the point will be coming soon, hopefully. I finished 2 serums. This is another product that was sent to me for review. This is from Bauer Beauty. This is a super renewing collagen peptide complex serum. Again, I will leave some information in my description box about this brand. Lovely company to work with. They were wonderful. They sent the product out to me for free for review. I liked the serum. I didn't think it was amazing, but I thought it was a good serum. It was kind of on the watery side. I like a serum that, I don't want a thick serum, but I'd like a serum with a little bit more substance to it than what this offered. I also finished the Strivectin Super C Retinol Brighten and Correct Vitamin C Serum. I'm a pretty big fan of Strivectin. I really like Strivectin products, some more than others. This was good. I don't know if it was amazing. I've over the years, I've had a hard time reviewing serums because it's one of those products that I'm not sure if I really see a difference with them, but I'm too afraid to stop using them because I'm worried that it does do something good. So I keep using them, even though I don't know if I really see a huge difference with them. But I keep using them. So I don't know if I have any strong opinions about either of these products, but I was really glad to use them up and enjoy them for what they were. And my final product for the face is this Dermalogica Invisible Physical Defense Broad Spectrum SPF 30. I originally had a sample of this, a little tube sample, and I really thought it was a good sunscreen. It's heavier than most of the sunscreens that I'm used to, but I thought this would be really good in the summertime, a little slightly heavier sunscreen that I could wear underneath my makeup, just for added protection. So I used my Ulta points 1 year to buy this full size. And unfortunately, even though I didn't have any issues with the sample, this full size broke me out every time I used it. Every single time I used it, I would have breakouts. And I'm not sure why that didn't happen with the sample, but it was definitely an issue with this. It was also ultimately a little too heavy for my preferences. I mean, it is one of those products that when you first put it on, your skin is white and you have to blend it in to make that white color go away. In the end, I wasn't using it. So I ended up, on the days when I went to the beach, I would put it like on my shoulders or like on my neck and my chest to make sure those were protected. I would put just regular sunscreen on my arms and my legs, but I would put this on my shoulders and my chest. And that's how I ended up using this up, because every time I put it on my face, I would end up with breakouts. So this is not a repurchase for me, unfortunately. It just was too much for my skin to handle, but I'm glad I used it up, and I'm glad I didn't spend any of my money on it. I used Ulta points to buy it, so that's cool. Okay, finally, I have a couple of makeup products to talk about. Not a whole lot, but we'll talk about it. One of my most recent empties is my Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I finally finished this off. I really love this product. I would like to own another one of these. This is one of those products I'm tempted to immediately go out and purchase. Maybe if I have Ulta points, I will use that to repurchase this. But in the meantime, I would like to test out whatever other powder products I currently own and see if any of them meet my standards as an under eye setting powder, which was how I really enjoyed using this. It is a wonderful product and I loved it. I finished this under eye corrector from e.l.f. This is an empty I'm really, really excited about because it was never a good fit for me. It was way too orangey and deep for my under eyes. I feel like I was able to make it work, but it's not an ideal under eye corrector for my skin tone or my needs. I did get as much out as I could. I'm pretty much used it all up, and I'm just really happy to have this gone and out of my collection. I prefer an under eye corrector that's a lot lighter and with a little bit more pink in it than this was. I finished 1/2 of this dual-ended cream stick. I still have the highlighter. The highlighter is basically brand new and never used, but I finished off the bronzer side, which Oh, I used every drop of this. It was really good. This is the brand Superface. This is another product that I received complimentary. I believe the company 08L sent this out. I dug out every bit of this. It was such a good cream bronzer. I really liked it. Yeah, sad to see it gone, but I have plenty of cream bronzers that I need to get through from my collection that are getting on the older side. So happy to have this moved out. I finished this eyeliner. This eyeliner is from Laura Geller. Whenever I finished the black eyeliner I was working on before this, I didn't really know what I wanted to work on next. So I just kind of grabbed my hand in my cup of black eyeliners and pulled this out, not knowing much about it. It turns out this was an amazing eyeliner. I loved this so much. I really enjoyed it. It took well over a year to use up. It lasted a long time. I enjoyed using it on my waterline. It held really well in my waterline throughout the day, but I also really enjoyed using this on my upper lash line. It was a beautiful pencil. This is in my Classic Project 10 pan, so I don't get to earn any points at this time for this empty, but yeah, I really enjoyed panning this and I'm glad it's gone, but I'm also very sad it's gone. I also finished two mascaras. They're both kind of like deluxe samples. This is the MAC False Lashes. This did not leave me with any kind of strong impression other than I really disliked this brush. I felt like the bristles on this brush were so close together that there was nowhere for my lashes to like get in there. Like I want my lashes to get in to that wand and like get coated on all sides. And I just felt like my lashes just stayed on the outside of this wand and didn't really ever get coated. I also felt like whether it was the mascara itself or the wand, I never really got a good coat of mascara on my lashes. Again, I don't know if it's the formula or if it's the wand, but I wasn't impressed with this at all. This is the Lancome Monster Big. This was a birthday gift from Ulta several years ago. I really enjoyed the formula of this. I have not found a Lancome mascara formula that I've not loved. I love Lancome mascaras. Unfortunately, this brush was too big for me. It's not the biggest brush I've ever used, but I felt like this brush was unnecessarily large. I've had other Lancome brushes that I've enjoyed much more than I enjoyed this one, but I cannot say anything bad about the Lancome mascara formula. This is another product that when I see them go on sale for like 50% off, I tend to snatch them up. It's still like 15 bucks because a full-size mascara is $30, which is a crazy amount of money, but I feel a little bit better about a 50% off price of $15. That seems a little bit more doable. And the quality of those Lancome masks, I mean, it basically lasts me like a full year and the quality is just so good. So I will be giving myself a half point for each of these mascara empties, totaling 1 point. I've saved the best for the last two. These are both super exciting empties that I'm really happy to have finished. First of all, I have a lip gloss empty. Last year in 2023, I finished 0 lip glosses. 0. And I have a lot of lip glosses, so I'm so excited to have finished another lip gloss. I believe this is my second or possibly even my third lip gloss for this year, so I'm super duper happy about moving another lip gloss out of my inventory. I'm also really happy because this is probably my all-time favorite lip gloss ever, and I was able to get every drop out, and I'm really happy about that. I'm sad, but I'm happy. This is the Laura Mercier lip gloss in the shade Opal. I love everything about this lip gloss. I like the way it feels on my lips. I love the slight color. I love the fact that it's not sticky at all. It's just such a comfortable lip gloss. It nourishes my lips but isn't sticky. I love the smell. I love this lip gloss so much. I would totally buy every shade that they have. This is the only shade I've ever tried, and this again is a deluxe sample. It's not a full size, but it is an amazing lip gloss. I'm so sad to see it go, but I'm so happy I was able to use every drop of it. And my final empty for this video is my Smashbox Duo that I've been working on forever. Oh my gosh, I've been working on this forever. Duos should not last this long. And I think for normal project panners, they do not. But I can drag a duo out. If anybody could drag a duo out for half a decade, it is me. This came in an Ipsy bag many years ago. I have not subscribed to Ipsy for a long time. And it was 2 shades from the Full Exposure palette. So they were trying to sell the Full Exposure palette at that time by giving us 2 shades. They were kind of To look at them in the pan, there was nothing special about them. The top shade was like a matte mid-tone brown, and the bottom shade was like a pretty shimmery gold. There was nothing shockingly beautiful about these shadows. However, when I applied them on my eyelid, there was something shockingly beautiful about them. So I've been working on this for a very, very long time. Again, not consistently. It's not the only 2 eyeshadows I've been working on, but I finished this top shadow like around January of 2024. And then I've been working on the shimmery shade ever since. And I finally put the nail in that coffin. So I already gave myself a point for this top shade months and months ago. So now I'm going to give myself a point for the shimmery shade that I've finally finished. So excited to finally have this moved out of my collection and to be working on something new for Baby Pan That palette, because this has been the only Baby Pan That palette for a very, very long time. Okie dokie. Those are all my empties over the last 4 months. There are so many. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I went through my bathroom and this is all I could find. And I'm just so excited about the idea of getting all this stuff out of my house before the end of the year. I can't even stand it. Let's move on to my low buy update. At the last update back at the end of August, my low buy balance was at negative 99.5. If you guys have seen any of my videos, you know that there was never supposed to be a negative balance for my low buy. It was not, there's no credit when it comes to low buy points. The idea was I can accrue low buy points by finishing up products, and then when I get so many low buy points, I could use those points to bring in new items. However, I do receive products for review, and I had one vendor a couple years ago with nail polish, and a couple of palettes that were sent to me for review, and my low buy took a dive. That being said, this low buy has helped me immensely with curbing my spending. So I'm keeping with it. I'm keeping track of my low buy for the sake of doing it, but I have dug myself into such a hole. I'm happy to be back in double digits and out of the triple digits, because for a long time I was in triple digits, but my low buy balance was at 99.5. Now for today, I am going to give myself 8 points towards my low buy. Unfortunately, there are some empties here that will not be counting towards my low buy today. These 3 products, the eyeliner, the bronzer, and the body spray, are all part of my classic Project 10 pan. If I can finish all 10 products by February 5th, Liz is gonna send me a package of makeup in the mail, and I'm not gonna count that package against my low buy at all. So for now, I am not counting any of these points towards my low buy. If I cannot finish all 10 products by February 5th, I'm not going to receive a package from Liz, but I will go back and give myself points for these products that I finished in the project. So we'll see where that ends up. We won't know until February 5th, but for now, I'm not giving myself points for those 3 products because all of them are in my classic Project 10 point. All of those are in my classic Project 10 point. All of those are in my classic Project 10 point. All of those are in my classic Project 10 pan. Really took me a long time to get that out. I am, however, going to give myself 8 points towards my low buy for the following items: Vagisil, Liz Sport, e.l.f. corrector, Laura Mercier lip gloss, foaming body scrub, Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder, my Smashbox single from the duo, and 2 half points for these 2 mascara samples. That should total 8 points if my math is mathin'. So with those 8 points, that would bring my low buy balance down to 91.5. The only question is, did anything new come in? And the answer to that question is, of course, of course, of course, of course. It's the holiday season. What are we gonna do? I was gifted a body wash. This is the Vanilla Bean Noel scent from Bath & Body Works. I have never owned this scent either by buying it or by gifting it. I know this is a cult classic holiday scent from Bath & Body Works. It smells delightful. I have popped off the top and sniffed it, and it is really yummy smelling. This was gifted to me by a coworker for Christmas before we got off for break. I'm really excited to try it out. I'm a little disappointed that a new body wash is coming in. I've been really trying to eliminate body washes from my inventory altogether, and it's not being eliminated yet. But I'm excited to test this out, and I'm grateful to have received this as a gift, but this will be counting against my low buy, I think. So that's 2 points right there. Although, I don't know. I'm really confused about what I'm doing with body washes at this point. I don't know if I'm counting them for or against my low buy or not, but I will go ahead and charge myself 2 points for this. And then when I eventually finish it, hopefully sometime in 2025, I will get a point back for my low buy. This next product was sent to me from Influencer for review. This is upside down. This is a Fenty Beauty Easy Drop Blurring Skin Tint. I was really excited. It's been a long time since I've received a product from Influencer that I was interested in, and so this one really was exciting. I think I'm also supposed to be getting a mascara from them, but I haven't received it yet. So I'll be testing out another mascara soon. What can I say about this? I've been testing this out for the last week or so. This is a very, very light coverage foundation. This is almost non-existent. I do like a light coverage foundation. I'm not a big fan of heavy foundations, but this is pretty much too light even for me. I did get this in a very light shade because I wanted to mix it in with some other foundations that are too dark. This is such light coverage that it doesn't have a big impact on lightening my darker foundations, but even though this is a little bit light for me, it blends out fine. I can wear it on its own. It doesn't do really well with oil control. I feel pretty greasy after a few hours of wearing this, and I don't consider myself to have the greasiest of skin, especially now that we're in winter time, but I do get pretty oily throughout the day wearing this. But if you have dry skin, or if you're just looking for a really light coverage foundation, this could be the perfect solution for you. I'm really glad to have tried this out and, you know, had the opportunity to review it. I don't know if it's something I would purchase a full size of if I use this up, but I did mix it with a L'Oreal foundation today, and I'm happy with, I think that's the way for me to enjoy this the most, is mixing it with some of my other foundations that are either too heavy or too dark, rather than using it as a standalone foundation product. However, you know, once I add in my concealers and my cream bronzer, this is fine as a standalone foundation. And I will be charging myself 2 points for that as well. My next product that came into my life is something I purchased. I don't want to call it an impulse buy. However, this is a direct result of Sephora's merging inside of my local Kohl's store. I was placing an online order at Kohl's, and I needed to order so much more to get free shipping, and I was like, F it, I'm getting it. So that's how I ended up with this. This is the Kayali sampler pack. It's a discovery layering set. It basically is sample perfumes of their, I don't know if it's all their scents or their most popular scents, but in this kit we have vanilla, Deja Vu white flower, Utopia vanilla cocoa, Eden juicy apple, Love Fest burning cherry, Yum pistachio gelato, Eden sparkling lychee, and vanilla candy rock sugar. So far I've really been enjoying these. I haven't tried all of them out, but I've tried most of them out. What I am panning some perfumes right now. I'm trying to stay focused from now until the end of the year, but there's been a couple times where I felt like I had a special enough occasion to treat myself to one of these, like my birthday, and like an outing I went to, and on those days I did use and enjoy these for those occasions, but for the most part I haven't really been touching these. Because these are just sample perfumes, I'm not going to charge myself any points for bringing this in, and of course I will not give myself any points for finishing these off. The only disappointing thing was that I was really close to eliminating all perfume samples from my collection, and now I've added 8 back in. But that being said, these are 8 samples that I really wanted, so it's different than getting a bunch of free samples that I didn't really want or ask for, and I feel like this is going to be a little bit different, but I kind of also feel like I screwed the pooch by purchasing this because I was so close to having all perfume samples out of my collection and being done with them, and now I got 8 more. But I was the main reason I bought this was to get another trial with the Yum Pistachio Gelato. That is a scent that I was really attracted to, not because I'd smelled it, but because I really liked the name and because the bottle, that green bottle was so beautiful that I wanted it so bad for that reason alone. I did finally go into an actual Sephora where they had a full-size sampler and sprayed it all over my body and walked around with it all day long. And I felt like, although I liked it, it wasn't exactly what I was imagining it was gonna smell like. And other people felt the same way. When I talked to other people, they're like, yeah, it's not what you're gonna think it is. And they were right. Like whatever I had imagined, it wasn't quite that. But I wanted to try it again because I was still kind of obsessing about it. So I really bought this for another sample of the Yum Pistachio Gelato, but I'm happy to have tried all these other scents that I wasn't as familiar with. It turns out that I think out of all these so far, the one that I'm enjoying the most is the Utopia Vanilla Cocoa, actually. I think I like that one more than I like the Yum Pistachio Gelato. However, the next product that I'm gonna be talking about in 1 minute, I think blew all these out of the water. Like I'm like, Kayali what? Kayali who? I'm not even thinking about these anymore because I received another product. So hold on, let me get to that one. Okay. The last of the new products that have come into my life since my last Low Buy update are both perfumes. They're both from the same brand and they're both the same scent. One is an Ude perfume and one is a concentrated oil perfume. And TikTok and my neighbor made me buy it. That's all I can say. My neighbor posted like a year ago that she saw this perfume on TikTok and somebody described this perfume as the smell of naked ladies eating fruit. And she's like, I had to buy it. Now, the smell of naked ladies eating fruit isn't particularly attractive to me, but it was enough to make me curious. Like, what does naked ladies eating fruit smell like? That enough was what started, that alone was what started this whole thing. Like, her saying it smells like what does naked ladies eating fruit smell like? I don't know. I want to know what naked ladies eating. I'm not saying that's an automatic yes for me, but I want to know what that smells like. So then I go on TikTok and I'm searching this perfume and everybody's raving about it. Like, which I mean is how TikTok goes, right? It's a huge marketplace that does a lot of sales and everybody is saying this is the most amazing scent. So I was like, all right, I'll keep it in the back of my mind. So I put it on my Amazon wish list. I found it on Amazon. I put it on my Amazon wish list. And when my birthday rolled around, my whole family was like, what do you want for your birthday? And every year when my birthday rolls around, I give them a bunch of ideas. I like links to Amazon, whatever. I asked for a mop from Menards. I got a mop from Menards. I sent them a link to the mop from Menards that I wanted. Just different stuff that I've been craving throughout the year. And I don't really look at the cost of anything. My feeling is these are things that I want. Anything you buy me from this list, I'll be happy to receive. I'm not expecting all of it. I'm not expecting any of it. But if any of these things end up being gifted to me by my family, I'm excited to have them. Well, I got both of them. I got the perfume oil, the concentrated oil perfume, and the Ude perfume, and oh my God, I don't know if this is what naked ladies eating fruit smells like, but this might be my new favorite scent. It is beautiful. It is the Harem Al Sultan. Have you guys seen this on TikTok or whatever? Like this, oh my gosh, this is beautiful. I unfortunately don't know if I could find a description on this box that describes this scent. And again, I don't know if I would describe it as naked ladies eating fruit, but oh my gosh, this might be my new signature. I might have finally, after 47 years, I might have finally found my signature scent that I've been searching for my entire life. All I can say is that I really like the smell a lot, like really, really like the smell a lot, but possibly even more importantly, my husband complimented me when I wore this, and my husband has never ever complimented any scent that I've ever worn, ever. We've been together for like 13 years. He's never once said I smelled good. He said I smelled good with this. I think my search might be over. I'm so excited. This bottle is beautiful too. The both bottles are beautiful, but the perfume oil bottle is especially beautiful. Let me get this out so you guys can see how fancy it is. It's very like Middle Eastern, genie in a bottle, mysterious, beautiful, very cool. Look at that. Look at that. So this is the perfume oil, and it comes with like a little, it's not a dropper, but it just comes with like a little glass stick, a glass wand, if you will. And you could just like drop the oil on your skin. My husband has never, ever told me I smelled good, ever. My kids tell me all the time, they like my deodorant, you know, that the different native scents I wear. I get compliments from my kids all the time. My husband has never complimented me until I wore this. I'm like, done, I'm done. The search is over, finally. He's never complimented me, ever. And then this is the bottle that the Eau de Parfum comes in. Again, same scent. I'm not sure why I asked for both. I don't really remember asking for both, but I received both and I'm grateful. This is the bottle for the Eau de Parfum. This is a 2.5 fluid ounce, so lots of perfume, and it's the same scent. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I've been searching for a signature scent for 47 years, and my neighbor who said that this perfume smells like naked ladies eating fruit is my signature scent. I cannot believe it. Okay, between those two perfumes, the foundation drops from Fenty Beauty and the Vanilla Bean Noel body wash, I am charging myself for those 4 items, which is 8 points against my low buy, which washes out the empties that I have for this month. So my low buy remains the same. It's not going down, and thankfully it's not going up. I am remaining at negative 99.5 going into the new year. Just happy to be out of the triple digits going into the new year. We will continue to work on getting this number down to a more reasonable number in the upcoming year. But I do always get hit a little bit harder around the holidays because that's the time when people give you gifts. And as much as I try to put the blinders on to everything beauty related, it's still a huge interest of mine, and it's hard for me to not want to receive things. And I'm not mad at it. I think I found my signature scent, so I'm not mad at all about the fact that I received these gifts. I'm actually quite excited. Now I just have to use up every other perfume in my collection so that all I have is this remaining signature scent. That's all I got to do. Easy enough, right? Anyways, that is it for this very, very long empties and low buy update. If you're still watching, thank you, because I've been a chatty little Kathy. It is like, I don't know, 2 in the morning or something. And I need to get to bed. I need to wash my face and get my makeup off and go to bed and maybe read a little bit. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being patient with me when there's these long hiatuses in between updates. I really appreciate your patience with me, and I'm lucky to have you guys as my viewers. I'm very lucky. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.